So, uh, video diary day 500. I realized that it's not much of a diary if I just keep saying it's day 500 and I don't say anything about what's going on with let's see. What's on my mind right now is that the blinds are open and it's nighttime, and the neighbors who called the police and the landlord on us and think that we're drug traffickers and violent and having parties constantly can see into my room. So I may want to close the blinds. But also, what I've been thinking about the most, I think what's really been on my mind the most is my own aging body and the passage of time. And also, what's been on my mind is how I should not be thinking about my aging body and the passage of time, and how I should be fully in the moment. But it's hard because I looked fairly young for a long time. Well, memory is a tricky thing. I can look back and say that, I looked great for X amount of time and now I don't look great. But the thing is I've always been worried. Oh, you could say insecure, but worried about my aging process, about not looking pretty, not looking, and also watching my past slip away. And I've always done that. I've done that since I was 14, 12, maybe even before that. Always been mourning the past, always been holding on to things. And after my dad died, it kind of hit home how much I should, obviously, same old thing that all of us humans learn when situations like this happen, that I should hold on to what I've got today. But it's almost had me reflect even more, because I'm now at the age that my dad was when I was 14, which was like probably the most crucial time of my life. When I was 14, Neil, yada, 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 the whole story. My dad was my age that I am now. And I still feel like, I'll take these off for a second because I'm not enjoying the glare the gold. But anyway, and I expected my dad to be so much wiser, that's why I haven't had kids, because if you're going to be a parent, you got to just rise up and try to be a better self. And I'm trying to be a better self, but I still not having kids. Anyway, I digress constantly. But here I am, about to turn 45 in about a month and a half. And I feel, I don't want to say wiser, because then that makes me think of Socrates, and you know what that means. But I feel like I understand a lot more about life and about people and about myself than I ever have before, especially with COVID, because it's given me a lot of time for introspection. And then especially with my dad, it's given me a lot of time. So, but But there's still the Guns N' Roses. There's still the wanting to rock out and sing really loud, and maybe it's that midlife crisis of trying to reconcile who you are. Oh, here, put that right in the middle. Hi. Who you are becoming, and who you've been, and trying to reconcile all that because they're all fitting into the same body and the same brain. And I'm excited about who I'm becoming. I mourn who I've been, but I'm realizing it's time to let it go. But then I'm realizing, like what the old folks used to say is that it goes by so fast. I mean, in a month and a half, I'm going to feel like I'm almost 50. Almost 50, 45. I'm not a young adult anymore. I'm not part of, my body's starting to go. I almost have a gunt. I almost have a gunt now. It's a little crazy feeling. I think about this like in math numbers constantly. I think, okay, when I first got together with Greg, he was 48. That's only a couple years older. I was 34, 35. And it shocks me that I'm about to be his same age. I already saw him as an older gentleman. And I think about when I met Joe, I was 33, 34, something like that. And I just start thinking about doing all this math about when I've met or known people, or when I worked at this specific company, and when I learned this, and when I discovered that, and when I moved here, and when, and just how it seems to have flown, but it also seems to take forever at the same time. And I know that I'm singing the same old song that every single person has sung when they start, you could say, existential meltdown, or existential pondering, or, facing our own mortality. Maybe that's what I'm doing because of my dad passing. He was 74. And just seeing all the photos of him, actually, seeing all the photos of him from when he was 30, when I was born, and seeing him with me, and seeing myself as this little adorable, innocent girl, and I was fucking adorable. And my dad was a good-looking man, and just seeing how much he loved me, and it was before everything fell apart. And then also seeing, now that he's gone, seeing this difference in Bumper, who I've known for just about as long as I can remember. Bumper's been in my life, and she's been somebody I've trusted, and now seeing this weird sort of mistrust or distrust that she has towards me. I asked her about the mortgage documents, and I said I wanted to look at them, and she said, well, why? Because I'm his daughter? Why not? And that's a weird, surreal thing, feeling even more alienated by that side of the family. Oh, there's way too much to tell in this one video diary entry. There's a lot going on that I should have been talking about this whole time. I've been doing a lot of whittling, making walking sticks. As Joe said, I'm like a 70-year-old man. So forget 45, I'm skipping straight to 70, and I'm switching genders. But I should get back to the cleaning of the living room. But just wanted to catch you up, dear viewer, on my COVID Day 500. And it's been one hell of a fucking year and a half, I guess it would be. I sure have probably learned more about myself and felt more and discovered more and explored more internally in the past year and a half. Definitely done a lot more projects. I have the grotto, got mandalas, walking sticks, journals, shopping, online shopping, lots of clothes, lots of introspection, lots and lots of introspection, and it's good. I think I need more, which is why no boyfriends for quite a while, because for too long that's been too much of my main focus. And finally, I'm getting to know Aaron, that this aging, gunty, fat-armed, okay, I don't want to say fat, but thicker than I used to be, man. I used to be skinny, but you know what? I don't know. Part of me likes it, part of me doesn't. I don't know. I don't even know. That is my motto for the past year and a half. I don't know. My eyes look like they're like this. Anyway, getting back to the cleaning of the house and the carpet cleaning, which is really satisfying. I gotta tell you, it's really satisfying. It just, it's like an eraser on the carpet. Metaphors, metaphors, metaphors. Anyway, signing off. I'll shut it. I know that cigarettes age you, but at least I'm not going to the tanning fucking leather face thing. Okay, so screw you. I like to smoke. Anyway, okay, signing off. Good day.